this is one of my favorites because you can't come through or over because they'd pop off, right? But right in the middle, right here, one strand at a time, just like this. They come through each other like this. A lot of people miss it the first time because they didn't know. But now you know they're going to melt through each other. I'll let you watch over my shoulder and be like being backstage. Clearly locked together, and you can't come through or over, right? Right in the middle, right there. Watch right there, one strand at a time. Just like this. Isn't that weird? Here, point both fingers at me like this. And curl them in like this. There you go. Now you're part of the show. There you go. Now, where's your best place for your eyes to focus?
Right there.
It's going to happen right there. Okay? Yep. So now you know what's going to happen. It's going to come through each other. You know where it's going to happen right here, right? There. Curl these fingers really tight, so if I pull, I can't go over the tips, right? So if I just rub right there, one strand at a time, just like that. Isn't that weird? Did you see the bump? Little piece of Velcro. No. It's a little thing right here. Comes apart at this spot, right here. Look, right here. Now it works its way around. Then these two pieces go back together like this. Okay, that's how that was done. It's real small on the inside. It's like at the table. It's one of our souvenirs.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that.
G'day, you absolute legend. How you doing? Welcome back to Murphy's Magic Saturday Sorcery. That's right, today you are learning from the one, the only, the legend, the OG himself, Michael Ammar. Now you're not going to learn that effect you just saw at the beginning. That's his crazy man's handcuffs that you're going to learn on this at the table lecture. Now this is an absolute beautiful masterclass on absolutely everything you need to know about the crazy man's handcuffs. All the subtleties, all the little nuances, every little detail, and expertly done by Michael himself. So if you want to check out that at the table lecture, there's a link in the description below. Now I know what you're thinking, hang on, I want to learn something just as awesome. Well, I have you covered. Today's episode is so good. Now, before we get into this episode, I do want to tell you about this week's giveaway. If you want a chance to win the Organic Magic Bundle, all you need to do, stick around till later on in the episode, and I'll show you how to enter that giveaway. Now, you're about to learn a piece of mentalism that isn't what Michael normally does. It's a beautiful little serial number effect, including a joke. So there you go, it's the double whammy. So let's get straight into a performance and then into the explanation. Michael and Joshua, over to you, gentlemen.
So this is a good segue because you briefly, when we were rehearsing for this, showed me a trick that I have never seen you do, and it's way outside your comfort zone because it's in mentalism.
Oh, yeah, right.
Are you set up to do this for us
World of
now?
mental magic. Let me check. Okay, I think I'm here. I'm ready.
All right, I'm going to get out of your way, and we're going to set the stage.
You know, you might need to, if it's what I'm thinking of, I might need you as an extra person.
Okay, well then we'll do it with me.
I would need 3 guys.
All right, let's do it.
So maybe you and a couple from over here. Would you 2 guys join me? And one of you has some money, right? And I didn't interact with that money. The most important thing is that they know that I didn't have anything to do with whatever bill that we're going to use. Normally, if I'm in an audience, I'll tell somebody, okay, take several bills and shuffle them up of any value. It doesn't matter the value. Take any one, crumble it real quick. And so take a bill and fold it in half, and then crumble that into a little ball. Can we move this? I don't want to cause trouble here, but maybe if you could put that right on there for me.
That's our studio audience.
Once you've done that.
Say hello to the world, studio audience.
Okay, so if you'll crumble it and do this, cover it with this, and that way I don't see the money at all. Okay, got it. Very good. And if you could stand right there for me, and would you tell me your name, please?
Bill.
Bill, and tell me your name?
Nicholas.
Nicholas, thank you guys for helping out. And Josh, I'm going to tell you a love story. This is a love story, okay? And here's how the love story goes. Well, a husband and a wife, right? They're in the hospital, and they've just had a baby. And the husband's saying to the wife, "Oh, Rose, it's a boy." Right? It's a boy. You gave me 5 boys, 5 sons, right? And the first 4 boys are so handsome, so good looking. And You know, this fifth boy, he's not so good looking, you know. Is that fifth boy my son? Of course it's your son. Okay, so that's for you. Okay, time passes. 10 years go by, right? And their kids are playing in the yard, right? And the father says, Rose, look at the boys, all right? 5, so you gave me 5 sons. They're so fast. The first 4 boys are so fast. So fast, you know? The 5th boy, he's not so fast. Is that 5th boy my son? Of course it's your son. Okay? Good. That's yours. Okay. Time goes by. Rose is on her deathbed, right? And the father is like, Rose, time is short, right? You know, you gave me 5 sons, right? The first 4 boys are so handsome, so smart. You know, the 5th boy, not very smart. Is that 5th boy my son? Of course it's your son. See? Said, now, the first 4, no. You know, but the 5th one, absolutely. I don't even want to touch the money. If you would, open the bill, and there's a number in there. The serial number, and what we'll do is let's read that serial number and see if those numbers match.
Should I read that loud?
Yeah, read it out loud. So we have
D1946647.
Wow.
thank you very much. A souvenir. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Have you seen last week's free tutorial yet? Make sure you do. Card on screen right now, or the link is in the description. Make sure you check it out. It's an absolute feast for the eyes, and it's completely free. Go treat yourself. Now, I'm so sorry, guys. I need to interrupt for just a wee second because I want to find out who won last episode's bundle. So, Moustache Twizzle, please. Do I have to keep this like this for the rest of the video? I guess so, because I twizzled it. Congratulations, champion. You're the winner of last episode's bundle. So if you could DM me on any of Murphy's socials, I'll get that prize out to you quicker. You can say, hey, do you use like wax or anything? Absolutely not. 100% organic. Speaking of organic, let's get into this episode's giveaway. If you want a chance to win the Organic Magic Bundle, all you need to do is comment in the comment section below. What bill would you use? Would you use a $1, a £5, a 100 rupee? What would you do? Let me know in the comment section below, and I'll choose someone out at random, and you'll be announced on next Saturday's episode. So good luck. Now, champion, are you enjoying what you're watching right now? Because I have good news for you. In the Saturday Sorcery playlist, we have over 100 episodes, which means over 100 free tutorials. So make sure you go check out that playlist. There'll be a link in the description below. Go treat yourself to all that free magic, because you deserve it.
And I looked at it in this way. You know, mind reading, I don't like to pretend I'm getting the number and concentrate harder, and if you can just think a little louder, maybe I'm getting it now, okay? And
I kind of liked it when you did that just now.
You know, but that's us, you know, but and a serial number, you're not really reading anybody's mind or predicting the future. I mean, so it's a quirky little thing, right? I need 1 second of misdirection. just an offbeat moment, and that's the joke. You know, the first four songs, the first four, no, but this one, absolutely.
But it's
offbeat,
more,
and then this, you know.
I think it's much more than just a joke. The marker drives.
Yeah. Oh, well, where did I put that that method? There it is. And you know, because they can do any of the values, 1, 5, 10, 20.
Take us through from start to finish. Take us
so
through.
Here's the idea. Nicholas, do you have that original bill for me? And thank you. I'll give that right back. So I have a bill of each value that I have written down the serial number on this pen, right? So that's the 1, that's the 5, that's the 10, that's the 20, okay? So it doesn't matter which value. If it's a 50 or 100, I don't really get that often. The 1, 5, 10, and 20.
So you're prepared for that for any bill?
So it doesn't matter which bill it is.
Okay.
Take any one of those, crumble it up, and place it here.
But wait a minute, you have the bills corresponding to each of these
and then I have a bill,
pockets?
yeah. And
so what's your system? How do you remember?
So 1, 5, 10, 20.
Got it.
1, 5, 10, 20.
Easy.
And as I put the pen away, I just put it in that pocket.
This is what I was talking about, where yes, you know, you thought to tell a joke, but also a joke that involves writing numbers down is key because that justifies.
Yeah, I mean, it all fits together in a special way for the energy and all. And this switch is just so simple. I mean, there's nothing at all to it.
Where's the switch come from?
This switch was shown to me by Bill Smith.
Huh.
Did you know, Bill? This goes back to Bluefield, West Virginia, my early days, and it was a billet thing. Somebody would write down information, a question that they want to ask, and crumble it up, you know, and he concentrates on it and says, okay, fine, burn it, and they burn that. Now he's got the question, and he reads it during the show or something like that. But from here, all you do is pinch this and let go of this, and that ends up there, and you put that away. Is that wild?
Can you do that again and do it right here in the middle of the table? I want to see this again. This is great.
So that's there. This is here. And you have to do it slow, because if you do it quick, this goes flying. This bill will go away. But if you just pick it up slow, that ends up in the same place that ends up. And this goes away, and there you go.
What's so cool is there is a little bit of movement on the bill, but there should be if you're pulling the bill.
And because it's the offbeat, and because you set this premise of I'm not going to touch it at all, you do the joke, there's relaxation, you pick it up and say, no, I don't want to touch the money. In fact, when I typically do it, I say, I want to see this from the audience. Here, I want to sit where you sit. Now, read the money. And I sit in the audience when they do that, and then I lead them with a standing ovation.
Let me ask you this, is this what you would call a parlor piece?
Yeah. You know what, I did it, I've done it for 500 people. You know, because really it's all about the interaction. It's not about the money or even the numbers.
Oh man, that's great. That might be.
I do it for 500 people. Yeah.
That might be my favorite thing you've done so far.
Oh, well, thank you. You know, mentalism is an interesting thing to consider, and one of the other things I do a lot is an add a number trick, the way Glenn Falkenstein used to do it.
And you know him. What's your relationship?
He's my father-in-law. Okay. And so I got to see over 20 years a few hundred mentalism shows. And Glenn was the only guy that I saw do add a number as mind reading.
Now, thank you so much, Michael. That was beautiful. I really do appreciate it. If you want to see more of Michael's work, link in the description below right now, where you can check out an absolute plethora of awesome magic. He's a legend in the field, and everything he creates is absolute gold. Now, if you're going to see more on Michael's beautiful At the Table lecture, make sure you do. It's over 2 hours of beautiful magic, like silk through coffee mugs, a cell phone vanish. You can actually also destroy a spectator's phone before rehealing it, a pencil through coin, an impromptu card trick, a credit card trick, and also Crazy Man's handcuffs, which you saw at the beginning of this episode. There's also an incredible Q&A and all about restaurant magic and about his Fizzomat. So make sure you check it out. There'll be a link in the description below right now where you can pick it up for $9.95. Now, my best friend in the whole entire world, I know you're incredibly busy. You have that thing that you were gonna do that, you remember. So I will let you get back to it. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'll see you on Tuesday for a special episode of Stumped, on Wednesday for another What's New This Week, or on our Discord for our weekly jams, trivia, games, hangouts, and even more. Now take care, my friend. See you later. Bye for now. Whoa, hey, whoa, what's that? Oh, you should definitely check out that. Oh, there's so much good magic in there. You won't regret it. Hey, whoa, hey, look at this bad boy. You should definitely subscribe if you haven't already. Subscribe, then watch that. Oh, it's a good day to treat yourself.